to the channel and for you guys, and I have a very important question to ask you as well. I need every single one of your help, okay? So you're listening? Great. Okay, so the Game of Thrones mod has been updated. Finally, it felt so good to see that it was updated. So that means, as you guys know, new series. So I must apologize. This does mean that I'm going to end the Robert Baratheon and what is the other one I'm doing? I forget. The Crow's Eye, yes, perfect. The Crow's Eye Let's Play. I'll be ending both of those. But don't worry, I'll try and find a nice ending for both of them. Well, when I say nice, I mean I'll try and find a place where I can finish it and it kind of feels more like an ending rather than just suddenly, boop, gone. So I'll probably record those two again, and then those will be over. As you guys should already know from my other videos, I think I mentioned it, the Clegane and the Young Griff series have both had to be cancelled anyway due to the amount of crashes they were getting. It basically made it impossible, especially the Young Griff. That was just ridiculous how many crashes. You guys may have noticed in videos this last month, I felt my videos last month was not as good as I normally do. I don't think that's the same quality that I like because I was getting frustrated from the crashes and everything. It was every day just frustrating. So that is gone. The Clegane one was the same, but a little bit less worse. But I accidentally oversaved it with the Robert Baratheon one. Duh. I really apologize for that. I can be dumb sometimes. And that was a big one. So those are all going to be gone. So those have been all cancelled technically. But this does mean new series can appear, and I'm hoping these can be really long ones now the mod has been just updated. And obviously the game, I'm not sure there's going to be an update in the near future. There'll probably be one obviously in the future, but not near future, so that's great. So that means hopefully we'll have a stable game for a while. So I'm looking forward to this. But I need your help. I need you to tell me what you want. Now, there's going to be 2 new Let's Plays I hope to do. And they both will be chosen in very different ways. I need you guys to tell me in the comment section, who do you want me to play as? And if you want to give more information, great. If you want to choose a certain scenario, the Bleeding Years, the Clash of Kings, the Dance of Dragons, perfect. If you can give as much information, that is better. I'll be choosing the first Let's Play based on which one is said the most. Said the most. So if you like someone's comment, that does not count. It has to be mentioned as a comment. It just makes it easier for me. And if you really want it, you'll comment. Because also people can just like their own things and stuff and blah, blah, blah. I prefer it this way. So if you have an idea, please comment down in the comment section. The one that I see gets commented about the most. So if everyone keeps saying you should play as gardeners, I will play as the gardeners, for an example. That's if most people say that. Don't worry though if yours is not a popular one. Maybe you're the only person who wants me to play as, I don't know who's a hated person. The Freys, even though I've done the Freys before. Or you're the only person who wants me to play as a Corsair in the Basilisk Isles. Or this is Nath. So yeah, something like that. If you're the only person, don't worry. I will also be writing down all of the different Let's Plays people write down. It must have a few people comment on it maybe. So like 3 people comment that they want that Let's Play. And I'll write them down. I'll make a list of all the ones people say, and that will then be used for future Let's Plays whenever I need a new one. I'll look at that list and pick ones that I like. So it's really important that even though yours may not be the most popular, and you'll think it will just lose anyway, please still say it. And that also goes on to my next point. The second Let's Play I will choose will not be the second most said, the third most said. It will be the one that I think is my favourite. So you could be the only person to tell me to play as Pentos. But if you can tell me why to play as Pentos, so if you give me a scenario and you say to me, I want you to do this, like, you know, enslave everyone, or make New Valyria, or conquer Westeros as Pentos. If you can give me a really interesting sounding Let's Play, I will pick yours. There's a couple of ideas I can think of. You know, you might want me to play as Braavos and tell me to free all the free cities of slavery. That's obviously an interesting choice. You know, Braavos don't like slavery. I can see that happening. Maybe you want me to play as someone in, obviously, Slaver's Bay. So Meereen, Yunkai, Astapor, New Gis, and form the Empire of Gis and try and take everything. I don't know. Or maybe go east. Basically, I want to have an idea of an interesting Let's Play. Maybe there's someone in Westeros you think isn't normally played, and you think there's an interesting character maybe. Maybe it's just one character from that family you like, and you would like me to play as them. So I'm really interested to see what you guys think. One that I've been thinking of, and I've mentioned it before, was the idea of playing in a Jogus Nye. So maybe the furthest place east I can go, so like up here, and making my own custom family. And the idea of that Let's Play would be to try to get as far west as possible. To try to move our family as far as we can west, and maybe even get to Westeros, maybe the north, maybe to Old Town. That would kind of be the aim of the game. So I think it could be interesting because we might get stuck here in the Bone Mountains, make our own kingdom maybe, and we're very successful and we don't want to move. Or maybe we find it boring, so we move on and we make our way to like Volantis. We take over Volantis and we enjoy it there, so we stay. I think it could have many possibilities. Maybe even go down south, maybe because there's more soldiers. We need more soldiers and it's more stable. Could be easier to conquer lands through this area. So that could be a Let's Play. If you guys like that, obviously tell me in the comment section. That could be a choice. If lots of people say it, but I would definitely choose the one I think sounds like it could make the best series for me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say about that. I'm really looking forward to which ones are popular. Like I said, even if you haven't got an interesting idea or you don't think yours will be popular, I will still make a list and be choosing future ones based on the ones that are popular. So, like I say, when I say popular, I mean maybe like 3 people said it. I don't know, but I need a new list. I had one before, but obviously we have a lot of new people now. And that goes on to my next topic. Basically, the channel has grown a lot. We're almost becoming like 5,000 subscribers, almost on 1.5 million views. It's been pretty amazing the last few months. And I've been really happy with the channel. The one thing I felt bad about in the last month, you guys may have noticed, is the updates for videos maybe have seemed a bit less than normal. And I felt also that the quality for the videos was not as good as I like. So maybe you didn't notice, but I feel they weren't the quality that I like. Like I said before, that was partly to do with all the crashing and the frustrations. And literally, I've just not had much time. Everything you see me play is literally all the time I have to play. I literally record everything. Except for Football Manager, because I love Football Manager. And it's really good to play when I'm editing. So if you're on my Steam list and I'm playing Football Manager, it probably means I'm editing. Because it's really useful to play, because I can do both. And it gives me time to play that. Because that game needs a lot of time. But I digress. We're not going to talk about that. So let me move on to my next point. And that's I want to move on the channel to the next level. I want to try and move the channel to its next level. Make it a bit more professional, maybe. Obviously, this is still just a hobby for me. And obviously, you guys have really made it enjoyable, you know. I'm being serious here. You guys have really made me enjoy doing this. Obviously, I don't really get any benefit from doing this. But I actually just enjoy it now. And that's thanks to you guys. So I really must thank you for that. If it wasn't for you guys, this channel wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be doing these series. And I wouldn't be here asking you what you want me to do. So pat yourself on the back. I'm doing that right now. Okay. So yeah. So I want to make it a bit more professional. This means I might want to make... You may have noticed I made my own avatar. I'm going to try and make my own thumbnails. And I must warn you guys, I'm absolutely terrible at that kind of stuff. I literally have no skill or software or experience in that kind of stuff. So they're going to look terrible, as you can see from my avatar. I don't actually like it. Though it has grown on me, actually. I do prefer it because it feels a bit more individual than just the picture that I had before. This is a plea then to anyone out there. If anyone out there can actually make avatars or thumbnails, or if any of you actually know of someone who can, even if I have to pay, like if you know a professional who actually can do that, maybe there's someone on, there's probably some sort of website where people pay to get avatars made. I would actually look into that. That'd actually be an interesting thing for me. So I really would ask you guys, if any of you find it in the kindness of your heart and you're really good at that kind of stuff, if you could send me a basic format maybe for thumbnails, which I can then recycle with different series where I add in different things to make it look different each time, I would love you. But I know that's not likely. I just thought I'd throw it out there because I do need help in that department. And that's really it in regards to that. I'm going to hopefully try and make all this series, I'm going to try and enjoy it more with no crashes and stuff. I want to try and get back to the level where I was really just enjoying recording and playing and making sure the quality is up to the standards that I expect. I've been rushing a lot recently. I haven't had much time to record, and so I've had to rush a lot due to personal reasons, which job stuff, life, everything. So I can't really go into that. But yeah, just everything. And so I've been very busy, so I really want to get back to the standard that I expect. I want to make the channel look more professional and push us to go further. Who knows where this channel could lead? You know, if we get to 10,000, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for that. You've made this a really fun and incredible journey. And not many people get this far as a channel, and I feel like the channel just continues to grow. And I hope it just does continue to grow. So talking about to the series, obviously I've cancelled the Game of Thrones ones. We're going to start 2 new ones with your guys' choices. Also, this means that the Charlemagne series will have to finish, the tribal one, because obviously we're going to be updating the game, so we won't be able to play it. Sadly, I do apologise. Though, I might do something interesting with it. I might convert it to EU4 for a little bit just to see what it looks like. So you might see a bit of that. Just a little something special. The Precise series in EU4, I might have to cancel. I do warn you, because it's not a popular series, and I feel it was possibly due because in one of the first episodes, the 3rd one, basically it was completely frozen. And I think that put a lot of people off from watching the rest, which is a shame because I really love that series, and I thought we were doing really well, but it's just not popular. So I might have to give up on that one and do something else with it. Also, the El Dorado downloadable content for EU4 has been released basically in less than a month's time, in February. So I need to get ready for a new series in that anyway. The Walking Dead, though, that one will be continuing. I still want to play that. I still want to finish that. And it shouldn't take too long. There will be gaps possibly between recording sessions because it is the one with the least priority. So if I need to record for other series, that will be last. So I do apologize if you love that series, but you know, it is an older game. Well, obviously Crusader Kings 2 is an old game, but this has been updated all the time, and Walking Dead is not of interest to most people right now. I really hope they bring out a Game of Thrones new episode. I really enjoyed the first episode. I want to see what they do with that. And it's already been, I guess, a month and a half. I really hope they bring one soon. I'm hoping in February, part 2. So I hope you enjoyed that. Other than that, I don't think there's anything left for me to speak about. But yeah, this was actually a longer update than I expect. I don't know how long this has been. I do apologize if you had to listen to me blather on, but I like to convey to you guys and be as open with you guys as much as possible. So you can just see that I'm just a normal guy. Yeah? Okay, maybe you can't see that. But maybe I'm a bit odd. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I like to convey with you guys as much information as possible so you can make your own realizations. I'm not even sure what I'm talking about anymore, so I'm going to go. I think I've talked on too much. When I talk too much, I just start to blabber. So I'm going to go now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little blabber by me. I will look forward to reading all your comments. I do read every single comment, so don't worry. You don't have to, obviously, say a comment for what you want me to do. But if you have any criticisms or any positive things you'd like to say, I would love to hear them in the comments. I always look for constructive criticism because it's the only way to get better. You know, I still feel like I'm just learning this, which is weird because we're doing quite well actually. But I'll see you guys next time. Good night.